Yeah, I had to call Olivia. Present.
Ms. Linda Cheney. Absent.
Can you
Ms.
serve?
George Porter.
Absent.
Dr. Kelly Joseph.
Here.
Ms. Miranda Watson. Here. Ms. Donna Jackson. Here.
We're gonna, Mr. Al and Mr. George are gonna serve. No, not yet. Personnel, you're gonna be in personnel. Okay, okay, first item is receive personnel updates and workforce dashboard, Ms. Miranda Watson, HR supervisor.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So, good evening. Let me see, I like that. So, our report is not very lengthy this time, and I'm grateful for that because it means a lot of our vacancies are filled. So, we're grateful for that. We did have some critical vacancy filled last month as well, including this month. So, we do have our admin department fully staffed now at the College and Career Academy, so we're glad about that. We hired 3 other teachers within at ELC and at that's a typo with that second person. That's at SHPSD and not at the College and Career Academy. And you still see we're advertising for the World Geography vacancy, ACT prep, a special education teacher, and a kindergarten teacher. We had 1 resignation, and unfortunately, one of the resignation was from one of our new hires that had just started.
So that's why you need a kindergarten teacher now?
Yes.
To replace her?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the other 3 are that's at the high school?
Yes. Yes. And then if you look at the dashboard report, which is the second page, it just kind of give you a couple of highlights as to some things that we're doing and getting ready to do. We are having our alternative certification meeting scheduled for February 24th. I reached out to Southeastern and spoke with Dr. Ellen Caluette, and she's going to come present information on their alternative certification program to our uncertified teachers. We're glad that we're able to get 2 mentors approved that will be assigned to our mentees who are in their last leg of their the alternative certification programs. So moving forward, and then our intent to return going out on February 23rd, and currently still have proximity facility vacancy of World Geography at the College and Career Academy. Then lastly is just some statistics. We had a couple of changes, but not major changes. You see that while we had the increase for the total percentage staff at the College and Career, that was due to the 2 admin positions. But no, there was no change in the vacancies at the College and Career Academy. At SHPSD, we're still 100% staff all across. And then from that 1 teacher that resigned this week, we have that 1 vacancy, which decreased our 100% down to 97%. And then the teacher vacancy is at 94%.
Okay, except for that 1, we'd have 2 schools fully staffed.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Yes.
that's good. And then we just need 3 teachers at the high school.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, any questions?
I'd just like to make 2 comments. One, when we talk about non-certified teachers, I just want to be clear that these non-certified teachers are degreed individuals. They do have a 4-year degree. They are just needing to obtain their certification. I think there's some misconceptions about the difference between a non-certified and a substitute teacher. A substitute teacher just takes the place of a teacher who is absent. But a non-certified is an employed individual with a 4-year degree.
Okay, they just do not have that
They
certification
just
yet.
don't. Yes, ma'am. Also, since we have Ms. Wilson in the audience, be ye ready at all times, Ms. Wilson. She's our new principal at the St. Helena College and Career Academy, and I just want her to come up for a few moments, just say a few words to the board members present.
How are you all?
Hello.
Good morning. Well, wait, not good morning. I'm trying to start the day over. Good evening. I'm sorry. Good evening. I'm Nedra Wilson. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm excited to be the principal at St. Helena College and Career Academy. It does present its challenges, but I'm excited for the learners and the teachers because I already feel like we're growing. So that's my optimistic opinion about it. I just want to see us grow. And anything that you need from me or request or would like to see, just always feel free to let me know.
All right, thank you, Ms. Wilson.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson.
Is the assistant here? The assistant?
She was recently hired, she'll be here on the 23rd.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Does that conclude your report? That concludes the personnel report. The budget and finance will come to order.
Ms. Virginia Bell,
Present.
Ms. Linda Cheney, Ms. Rosina Porter, Dr. Kelly Joseph,
Here.
Ms. Castle. Present. Ms. Tracy Womack.
Could I please get 2 volunteers to serve on the budget and finance committee? Okay, thank you. Okay. Hopefully we get one more, otherwise no meeting, so. All right, first item is to receive and consider for approval request to begin the 2026-27 school year bid process for milk products, bread, paper, and chemical products, pest control service, waste management service, and monthly bids for fresh fruit and vegetables.
Give me on a few minutes to pass out.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, board, committee. I'm here this evening to ask the board for approval for the 2026-2027 school year bids in processed food, frozen food, bread, fresh fruit and vegetables, pest control, milk, and waste products. These bids are annual bids, all for the exception of fresh fruit and vegetables, because these bids are done quarterly. Also, I am also requesting approval for milk and waste bid contracts for 2026-27 to be extended. In your packet, you will see the last one we put in our bid extensions of the contract. So these bids can be carried over for another year if both parties agree up on the same pricing and the terms of the previous contract. I did take it a step further and check with the state, and they say we was in compliance, but it's up to the board to agree to approve these. All the information that they asked me to put into these bids, you have a packet of everything that would be sent out for the extended, those two, for milk and waste only. But it has to be approved by the board to do this.
Okay, is there anything unusual or different here from your normal process, or is this just the normal process with the normal vendors who you contact for these bids?
Yeah, a lot of districts do it. They extend it, they lock in the same prices and roll over for just 1 year, and then they put it back out to bid the following year.
Okay, but if you needed to, you could roll over
Yes, ma'am.
another year. Okay, committee, you've heard the process. Any
I move we
questions?
refer this to the full board.
Excuse me?
I move we refer this to the full board.
We got a motion? And a second? Any other questions? Vote?
Ms. Virginia Bell,
Yes.
Mr. Alex Travis,
Yes.
Mr. George Hughes,
Yes.
3-0 motion carried, refer to the full board to vote.
Okay, thank you. Next item, receive and consider for approval 2026-27 commercial property and equipment floater insurance renewals effective February 18th, 2026.
Afternoon. Everybody should have a proposal on their desk. I think it's, do you need another copy?
Yeah. Well, I'll take this one.
We're gonna start on page 3, and I'm bringing you something I haven't brought in a number of years, options. We have 2 offers on the table. Both of them are down 17% premium-wise from where you were last year. The year before, we were down 7%. So the trend is really starting to go down. The options what we have, and they're close in premium. I think they're $5,000 difference in premium there. One of them's offering us a little bit more coverage limit. The other one's offering some deductible options. So we can talk, and I am comfortable with either one of these. So your option 1 is the risk-bound option. That's who you're currently with. And remember, you have to pay a membership to be a part of this program. They're giving us their renewal terms and conditions, the same values, the same deductibles, and then you can see where their premiums are versus where the box in the gray was the expiring versus what the renewal offer is. I was very happy to receive that renewal. We have AmRisk that came in with an option. They're actually increasing the values by $4 million, and that's more for the high school buildings. They figured those needed to be increased in value after their review. Their deductibles are pretty much the same except for 2 items. The named windstorm, you can see right now currently you have a 5% named windstorm deductible with a $100,000 minimum. That's per building, per line of coverage, building and contents. They can offer 5%, but the minimum is going to be $50,000. So if you have a building that's the 5%, if you're coming in a deductible at $75,000 there, we can claim that on this policy. If we have a building that's over $100,000 deductible, we're still coming out of pocket on that. The really big difference is the windstorm and hail. They're giving us 5% with a $100K minimum. The other one is just a flat $100,000. So if we have a tornado hits a building in May, it's a $100,000 deductible, not a 5% deductible. That's a big difference in some of those buildings, especially on the high school campus. Okay. And then we have our regular AOP deductible. All their losses deductible is $25,000, and you can see their premium, which is right in line with the other carrier. It's less than $1,000 difference, but the deductible options are there. But there are some differences we need to consider, and they have some broadening endorsements in there. Some of them are $100,000, some of them are $250. It's give or take. It's just extra coverages they provide to it. I have on page 4 and 5 a more detailed breakdown on this. So I have some additional considerations. We have that $300 fee we have to pay, which is we do that every year. But your terrorism coverage is included with risk-bound. If you want terrorism for AmRisk, it's going to cost you another $15,000. So that's something we need to consider on that, because you have it now. In the past, we've always rejected it, but it's in this policy now, so it's built in. So this is where it comes down to the terrorism coverage. The premium is not enough really to argue. The deductibles will be something to argue, but you got to weigh the deductibles versus the terrorism coverage. If you're comfortable not selecting the terrorism coverage, the AmRisk option would be a better option for you for the deductible reasons.
And their policy fee looked like it's a lot less.
I was on the phone with the underwriter today, and he was asking me how we were looking. I said, your fees are outrageous, but that's their national program fee, the inspection fee, and everything else. Not like the other carrier has a fee too, but it's not anywhere near that.
Right. Okay, committee, you looking at it? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts?
Which one would you recommend if you were getting it?
It all depends if you want terrorism or not. That's what it boils down to. If you want to, now, I'm going to give you this caveat. In the past, we've excluded the terrorism because it's got to be so many billion dollars with a B in damage in a certain area for it to trigger. Even though we have like Dow Chemical right down the road, I don't think we'll reach that threshold in St. Helena Parish.
Then it's not worth it then for us to
Right.
the terrorism.
But the only thing is, when we did entertain the idea several years ago, it's when they combined foreign and domestic terrorism into one. So that's when we had it for a few years, but then we started rejecting it. And we went on that for probably a good 10-year run. And then Riskbound, when we got with them, included it.
Can we speak a little bit more about the wind and hailstorm?
Sure.
I think that and the main windstorm, I think those are the two things
Sure.
that are the big, well,
The-
actually, the wind and hailstorm.
The AmRisk is a better deductible option. But if we go that route and want the terrorism, if you don't want the terrorism coverage, AmRisk is going to win just deductibles. It's 5% per building, per line of coverage. So if you have building coverage and contents coverage, it's 5% of the total value, not the total loss.
The total value of the building.
Total value of the building, the total value of the contents. Okay, so it's 5%. So if you have a, $100,000 building, you're gonna have a $5,000 deductible. But it's a minimum of 100,000. So we really have to have some really big damage in order to do this, is file a claim.
But then Amrise, the minimum is
Amrise.
50.
50 is the minimum, yes.
Yeah.
The bigger difference is what I would like to point out is just the plain windstorm, not the name storm. Because
Okay.
a hail or just freak tornado out of the blue, that's where you're going to get more value. It's not 5%, it's just a flat 100,000.
Flat, 100. Okay. That sounds better.
And really, you guys haven't had a large claim since the high school fire. And that was,
Right.
yeah, we've gone through several hurricanes where we filed a claim because we didn't know the extent of the damage, but the extent of damage was all under 100,000.
Never came up to.
So we just kind of said, close out the file.
Okay. Looks like we'll be, Amrise, anybody?
Either way. You've been with AmRisk for a number of years, they're comfortable with you. You've been with AmRisk before, so they're familiar with you too. I am comfortable with any option, but the deductibles are the better option with AmRisk.
All right.
Amherst, okay, with you, Dr. Jones. I move
And
that
overall, we save it.
we accept Amherst and refer that to the full board.
Okay, we got a motion to accept Amrise.
So moved.
Oh, okay, we got a second by George. Mr.
Terrorism.
George,
Are we
okay.
accepting or deleting, rejecting the terrorism?
Okay.
accepting it,
We need a
rejecting.
motion with the exception of terrorism, Mr.
With the exception of terrorism.
So with the
Okay.
rejection of it?
Yes.
Reject. Okay, we have a motion to accept Amrise with the rejection of terrorism. And we have a second.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Then none, we'll take a vote.
Ms. Virginia Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Travis?
Yes.
Mr. Floyd Hughes?
Yes.
3-0 motion to refer to the full board.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, item 5, receive and consider for approval E-rate Category 1 proposal.
Good evening, Board. I would like to give you some latest update on E-rate Category 2 and 1. The agenda says Category 1, but I would like to add Category 2 as well. The goal of our E-rate Category 2 funding is to help our school build the infrastructure they need to effectively use modern broadband and wireless services for educational purposes. Funding is provided by School Libraries Division SLD and Federal Communication Commission FCC, and provides significant discounts up to 85% to eligible school districts and libraries to help them pay for telecommunication services, internet access, and internet networking infrastructure. St. Helena has been always part of the E-rate program. This specific Category 2 is focused on internal network equipment. That means the internet, whatever the equipment that is carrying the internet from the central office to all the schools, and also the infrastructure to support internet access. This Category 2 includes things like Wi-Fi equipment, access points, routers, networking hardware, switches, cables, firewalls, and other internal connections. This new school year, St. Helena had to start a new 5-year contract because it ended recently. So we had to place the bid on the auction board, and we received 2 companies, one from iConvergent and the other one from Detail. The posting of RFP and 470 was done on December 12th, and the deadline was on January 30th. And we received only two, like I said before, iConversion and Detail, and our IT staff had to look at the proposals and the codes to decide to score based on a rubric. So we decided to go with the iConversion because iConversion scored higher than Detail. And the process which we used to score is included in your folders, all of your folders, you can see. That's a sample. So this decision was based on that iConversion scored higher on all the areas. In addition, iConversion followed the request to have pricing on a particular brand of Category 2 equipment called Cisco, which Detail did not provide. So that is one of the main reasons we would like to go with iConversion. I asked the board to approve the 5-year E-rate contract with iConversion, which will help us to get 85% discount from the federal government, and we pay only 15%. Basically, I think we will get like $201 per learner from our district. So if you say like 1,000 students right now, so 1,000 times 201, which will be close to $201,000, is what we'll be getting for the period of 5 years. Every year we can submit the code based on our needs. It'll be taken care of for the entire 5-year period. And also I would like to add the Category 1, which we received recently. But we received only one from Unity, so there won't be any need for scoring, so I also want to add that as well.
Is that who we had already, Unity?
Yes, Unity is the,
So
yeah,
that's just the,
that's just the internet,
okay.
yeah.
So
But the
we
Category
brought-
2 is the equipment that is bringing the internet to the district and then taken to the other schools.
Okay, so we just need a motion then to accept the 5-year contract on
Category 2 and also Category 1, which is only from Unity.
Renewal, okay.
We don't have any other vendors submitted proposals.
Okay,
so.
well then, can I get a motion, committee, to accept the 5-year contract for iConvert, is that the name of it?
iConversion.
iConversion, and also,
Unity.
the 1 year for Unity. Can I get a motion?
I move.
Okay, a motion by Mr. Travis, second by Mr. Hughes. Any other questions?
Can we just please make sure the language is clear that it is E-rate Category 1 and 2?
And Tubal.
Oh, okay.
I move that we refer this to the full board with E-rate Category 1 and 2.
And 2, okay. And we second, Mr. George seconded, and no other questions, then we'll take a vote.
Ms. Virginia Bell?
Yes.
Mr. Alvin Travis?
Yes.
Mr. George Hughes?
Yes.
3-0 motion carried. Refer to the full board to vote.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. John Paul. Item 6, receive and consider for approval, safety enhancement proposal, additional school resource officer position at St. Helena College and Career Academy.
Hello, board member, superintendent, staff, and community. I actually have 2 updates. The first one is the financial audit update. We are currently still engaged in the fiscal year 24-25 annual audit process with the Louisiana Legislative Auditors. We are actively gathering and reviewing documentation to ensure that all submitted financial data is accurate, complete, and properly supported. December of 25, I submitted an extension to the Louisiana Legislative Auditors. It was approved until March 31st. We are hoping to be completed and done with it before March 31st, but we do have an extension for it.
Okay.
Other than that, we are moving along just fine.
We're not working with Bruno anymore, are we?
No.
No,
No,
we're with
okay.
another auditing firm.
Out of Baton
and-
Rouge, yeah.
Yes, so the delay, they had a delay with getting information from our previous auditor's firm, and so it delayed and pushed us back. But we're coming together with it.
Still ahead from where we were last year.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
we're still ahead.
So you think we'll make that 31st deadline then?
Yes, we should.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And item number 6, our school resource officer. As a part of our continued commitment to student and staff safety, the district has budgeted for the addition of 1 school resource officer at the College and Career Academy. We would like to sincerely thank Mr. Tillery for his continued hard work, dedication, and commitment to maintaining safety. His service has been invaluable to our students, facility, and community. However, due to the size of the campus, student enrollment, daily operation demands, and increased safety expectations, an additional officer is necessary to effectively support our campus
supervision, emergency response and readiness, and just all protective engagement with students and staff. So this budgeted position reflects our priority to ensuring a secure and well-supported learning environment. So we would like to bring before the board getting an additional resource officer at our high school.
Where are those funds gonna come?
General fund.
General fund?
General
Are
fund.
we good to cover it?
We are, actually.
We are good. It is budgeted, and it will not put us into the deficit to
Good,
budget
good.
this in.
And you're gonna have the same requirements as, like, will they carry a gun, or will they just have,
We will have to engage
Yes.
with the.
Sheriff
the
also.
Yes.
for the
town to-
requirements?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes.
But then also, we're going to allow that individual to visit the other schools as well.
Okay,
Because there's no,
nobody at
coverage
the
at
others,
schools.
right?
Yes. So it's additional coverage to expand to.
Good, good, I'm glad we can afford another one.
Yes.
Committee, could we get a motion to accept this, proposal? Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Hughes,
A second.
second by Mr. Travis. Any other questions? Okay, we'll vote,
Ms. Virginia Bell?
yes.
Mr. Alvin Travis?
Yes.
Mr. George Hughes?
Yes.
3-0 motion carried, refer to the full board to vote.
Thank you.
Thank you. That concludes the, budget and finance. Do we have any others?
Education.
Okay. Education committee from order. Roll call.
Ms. Rosita Porter?
Yes.
Ms. Virginia Bell?
Present?
Ms. Linda Cheney? Dr. Kelly Joseph?
Here.
Ms. Wendy Young? Present.
Item number. I'm on it. So George or? George?
Okay, item number 3, receive digital ambassador committee presentation.
Student committee, we would like to, before the podium, introduce to you our St. Helena Parish School District digital ambassadors. As you all know, we started working on artificial intelligence back in the school year 22-23, where we developed an AI policy, the first in the state of Louisiana. We had an AI policy. We also have an academic honesty policy that, connects with the AI policy. And we have been doing a lot of groundwork in this particular field because, as you know, technology is, growing by leaps and bounds just across the world. And so it is important that we stay abreast with and connected to all of those things that's happening to ensure that our learners in St. Helena have access and opportunity to all of the things technology and AI driven. So fast forward to this school year, we have developed a digital ambassadors committee. And this committee, I'd like to introduce to you tonight. I am a member of the committee along with Ms. Talbert, who is our IEP facilitator. We have Dr. Peralta, who's the assistant principal at the Arts and Technology Academy. We have Ms. Janice Jackson, of course, who's our IT coordinator. And we have the assistant principal, Ms. Thompson, who is over at the Early Learning Center. And we all work together to do several things. I think it's you, Ms. Jackson, Ms. Janice.
So the purpose of the digital ambassador team is to review and update existing AI district policies and stay abreast of the latest AI trends, because we know AI is developing every day. We have to have a team in place to make sure our policy is updated every so often. And we also will roll out of a district AI initiative both inside and outside the classroom, ensure purposeful use of designated AI classroom and management tools, and provide ongoing training and support for our employees when we have new employees that come to the district.
Our district's strategic goal is to provide equitable access to digital technology and AI-powered tools, intentional integration into classroom instruction, and to be able to measure learner and teacher access and use to promote learner success.
So we've been doing a lot of work with this committee. And a couple of things I just want to share with you and the community and what we've been doing around this work. The first thing, me, Ms. Talbert, and Ms. Jackson are actually a part of the first cohort through the ILO group that focuses in on artificial intelligence in the K-12 setting. So we meet virtually and face-to-face to discuss how AI can be implemented in properly and effectively and safely in a school district. And so we've gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of information that helps propel the work that we're already doing in St. Helena. So one thing that we want to pull, and let me ask y'all this question. How many of you all actually use AI in your daily lives?
I think it, but I have used it.
What have you used?
When I was writing a paper, I want to make it formal, so I sent it through the AI and they rewrote it for me.
So you use ChatGPT? Okay. Any other AI tools? Anybody?
I use it for Zoom meetings. I get AI readouts.
Okay, AI is it right? Because now after a Zoom meeting,
You
it
get
gives
the-
you the notes at the
Right.
end, correct?
I try hard as I can and not use it.
But you do use it.
Siri, is that AI?
Siri is AI. Anything on your cell phone, AI, all those tools, all of those apps that we use. Even the Roomba or the, you know, that machine that you use that cleans up your floors in your house, that's AI, right? So we actually use AI just about every day in our daily lives. How it connects to schools. We want to use a tool that is called Panorama. And what Panorama does, it pulls all of the information from all of those different sites that we have all of our learner data. So like we have our student information systems, we use JPAM, right? We have all of our Mastery Connect, all of our benchmark assessments, we have testing, all of those different pieces of information are scattered in all these different places. And what Panorama does, it pulls it all together in one platform. And what that will do is allow our teachers and our staff to be able to look up information quickly, to be able to develop personalized lessons for kids, to develop some very high quality instruction for kids. So you could type in, just like you typed in ChatGPT, revise this letter for me or create this thing for me. You could go in Panorama and type in, a teacher or staffer can type in, do this particular thing for me for this particular kid. And it will generate it based on all of the data that is out there. So it's basically a ChatGPT for St. Helena.
That's good.
So now why?
Why Panorama? Panorama gives school districts a safe, secure way to apply AI where it matters most for learner success, driving outcomes across academics and personalized instruction, MTSS, college and career readiness, school climate, and more.
Okay, so with Panorama, it provides intentional instructional integration that aligns to academic standards and goals. It supports academic planning and individualized instruction. It enhances teaching, but does not replace it. So even though we're bringing it to the school, the teachers would still have to provide their lesson plans. They would still have to do, but it would just only give them some more knowledge to be able to definitely individualize the lessons and be able to generate like parent letters that coincide with the learner's academics behavior. And also it would have advances on our clear purpose to increase learner success.
Will everyone have access to Panorama? All the teachers and staff?
Yes.
Yes. So what success looks like? So first, equitable access means all schools, teachers, learners can use AI tools, so support is consistent district-wide. AI also strengthens teaching and learning by helping teachers plan lessons and create resource faster. For example, it can help generate level math problems or writing supports for diverse learners. Another big success is timely, actionable feedback for learners. Learners don't have to wait. They can get immediate response that help them improve right away. AI also helps us make data-informed decisions by quickly analyzing learners' performances. And when all of these pieces are working together, the end result is what we want most. Overall, AI will increase academic performance and learning success.
And so with that presentation, one other piece I want to share with you all, I don't know if you remember, several months ago, we talked about the bus app, and we said we were not getting a return on our investment. And so you all allowed us to cancel that service, and so now there's funding there to support Panorama. So we're going to use those dollars to switch over to Panorama. And this work and us, deciding on Panorama took several months. We looked at other platforms. We had various discussions together collectively and also through our cohort. And we landed on Panorama. We just feel like it's user-friendly. It is sleek, it's easy to use, and the integrations are much easier. So we would like to bring before the committee a request to allow us to purchase Panorama.
Well, what about the bus requirement we won't have cameras on the bus or anything?
No, this isn't about bus cam. The bus app was
Oh, the track.
the tracking.
Okay. So are we doing that with the cameras on the bus?
We're still working on that. We
Okay.
do have cameras on the buses. We just need to find the right software that will integrate with the cameras.
Okay,
Yeah, so Ms. Leatrice, she's working on that.
okay. I'll move.
So with 3 and 4, they all try to go together, because you pretty much did. So we got a motion to allow the committee to purchase the Panorama for the schools. Motion was made by Ms. Bill and second by Ms. Johnson.
Okay. Do we need action on 3?
To approve
No.
the purchase of
Receive.
Panorama. That's number 4.
That's number 4. No, we didn't need it yet.
Because some of they did it together.
There's no action on 3. It just says receive.
Yeah, 3 is just the
Yeah, just the
presentation, and now 4, we're asking for you to approve the purchase.
Okay,
Yeah.
so receive and consider for approval, proposal for Panorama to provide AI tools and support to the school district. So you pretty much did that already. So we got a motion by Ms.
Yeah,
Virginia
motion.
and a second by Ms. Joyce.
Vote, Mr. Rolita Porter?
Yes.
Ms. Virginia Bell?
Yes.
Ms. Joyce Porter?
Yes.
3-0 motion carried, referred to the full board to vote.
Thank you. That concludes.
That concludes the education committee.
Okay, please, let's move on to, we are late. We have a minister, Ms. Moran? Oh.
Let us bow our heads. Most gracious Heavenly Father, we're thankful for the opportunity to serve in the various roles and the capacity that you blessed us with. So even now, we ask that every plan and every initiative that is brought before your community be supernaturally supplied with your glory, so that you will be pleased and that our generations to come will be serviced. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Pledge
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, the meeting of the St. Helena Parish School Board will come to order. Roll call.
Ms. Joyce Porter? Ms. Rolita Porter? Ms. Linda Cheney? Mr. George Hughes,
Present.
Mr. Jenny Bell,
Present.
Mr. Alton Travis,
Present.
5 present, 1 absent, a quorum has been established.
Okay, item B, approve minutes and agenda collectively. Could I get a motion? A motion by Ms. Porter, second by Mr. Hughes. All in favor? A motion should pass by general consent. Okay, item C, superintendent's report.
Good evening, community. Good evening, board members. I only have one announcement. Mardi Gras holidays are coming up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. There was some confusion around that. So, yes, you all approved for us to have an additional day for Mardi Gras. So we will be off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. All learners and our teachers and staff will return on Thursday.
Thank you, Superintendent. Item D, could I get a motion to approve the committee reports? Motion by Mr. George. Who's second? Second by Ms. Porter. That motion should pass by general consent. Can I get a motion for item E to go into executive session? Got a motion by Ms. Porter. Second by Mr. Hughes. Any objection? That motion should pass by general consent. We break to go to executive session. To return,
That's so moved.
I got a motion by Ms. Porter,
Second by Ms. Lowell.
second by Ms. Anita Porter. That we return to our regular scheduled meeting. Okay, on, item E, no action is taken. And so we will move on to our, meeting closings. Announcement of the next meeting will be March 12th, 2026. And now we will take comments from our board members. Any comments from board members?
Like
Okay.
Dr. Jones say, this is Mardi Gras, and if you go into Mardi Gras, please be safe and careful.
Thank you, very good advice, Ms. Porter, thank you. Oh, we won a game, congratulations to our basketball team. Boys basketball, yes. All right, well, the meeting, did I get a last motion?
I mean, we close.
All right. Meeting is adjourned.
Yes.